Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is the Yukitsu Times, welcome to my channel, welcome to another game of League of Legends. So, we're starting this one off as Fiora, top lane, we're up against Darius, and this is the reworked Fiora, as you can tell from the really derpy icon and the fact that I'm playing a ranked game with the new UI. Our team's got Vayne, bottom lane, along with Thresh, it's a pretty good bottom lane, we've got Volibear in the jungle, and then we got Cho'Gath in the mid lane, so this is going to be an interesting game in that we've got a lot of really tanky people plus Vayne and I. Their team, of course, they've got Darius top lane against me, which I'm not that happy about, but I am kind of happy about because Fiora, the rework Fiora, actually feels like she works pretty well against him. I think that that's sort of, it's a very much skill matchup, and I require the skill and he doesn't, so it's kind of like that. And then what we've also got here is a Mumu in the jungle. We've got Tristana, we've got Morgana, and we've got Orianna. So they've got really funnily good ult synergy. So I don't really want to get in team fights here, like at all. But you know, that's not always possible. So let's go ahead and start with our Q. And the reason that we're doing this is because it's on a much shorter cooldown and it lets me get away from Darius. Even if he has the pull, it usually lets me get away from him, because if you lunge and they're right on you, lunge actually has like a 4-second cooldown, 5-second cooldown at the start of the game, because you reset most of that. Oh, that's not good. Let's see here. Orianna mid lane against Cho'Gath. I'm not too sure. I'm very afraid of their ult synergy when it comes to late game. If we get into large-scale team fights, I think that might be better for us to not worry too much about team fighting, because if they get us in like an Amumu ult, and then an Orianna ult, and then a Morgana ult, we're pretty much just dead. Okay, where is this going to be? There we go.
Prepare to die.
And we're just going to auto-attack this wave because we want that. A little bit of lifestealer. Got that mark. So he's actually caused a huge amount of damage to us, which is not that surprising. He is Darius, but as soon as we hit level 2, I feel like we're going to be a little bit better off, because we will have our ability to block him, which is a super important part of this kit, and why this works against Darius. Oops. Why do these minions keep attacking me? Like, it is a little bit strange. What did he start with? He started with sword pots. Oops. Yeah, he walked away because he is a cheater. Right, so I'm going to walk away because I want that to reset onto a different side. There we go. Alright. Don't, alright, well. I was hoping he wouldn't take that, but... Now that we've got our W, things are going to sort of smooth out. That first level's a little bit rough. You could start with W, but the cooldown is so long that's just not really worth it. Alright. You know what? We're going to go back. Because he seemed to be pushing it as hard and fast as he can. And we can buy some interesting stuff here, so... we're going to go ahead and get 2 swords, I think, and a potion. I don't actually ideally want 2 swords, because we do want to get a phage pretty early on, so you ideally want to go back and get a sword and red crystal, but that doesn't always happen, so...
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
Damn it. Alright. Alright, Volibear is coming up here again. That's good for him, and good for me. Yeah, You know what? If I get enough assists, then it's still good, but... Like, I am a snowball champ that does require items, so... It would be nice if you would let me have one or two of these. Alright. So they got rid of the crit against towers that Fiora used to have in the PvE, but... that is fine.
Strike quickly, strike deadly.
Alright. So we pushed that up pretty quickly, I feel. We're just going to go back. Darius is going to have to walk back into lane, and it looks like he's bought himself a pink ward, a shitload of potions. Alright, fantastic. We're going to buy ourselves also a bunch of potions. Just because it's always a good idea to have those, and Darius in lane is actually quite strong. I think he's dropped off his pink ward, so we'll try and get that in a little bit. But he should be far enough behind us that we can pretty easily kill him right now, I feel. Maybe. We have 27 farm to his 20, so we're quite a bit ahead. And we've, of course, got those 2 assists. It would have been fantastic if I had those 2 kills, though. Has he been getting those last hits? He got 2 of them. Okay, well, can't win them all. Alright.
They will not strike back.
Killing spree.
Okay, these minions are pissing me off.
At once.
Alright, so somehow I'm drawing the minion aggro. I don't know, I don't think they've changed it, but I'm pretty sure that if there's a minion in range, they're supposed to go for that first. Maybe it's because I attacked Darius on melee attack and then didn't back up far enough. Like, I know that my Q counts as an auto attack for that purpose. Alright. So the reason I did that then is because I don't want this Volibear to take the friggin' kill again. So you can see her ult. I only got 2 procs off it because my cooldown on my Q is still quite long. It is much shorter if you hit an enemy. It refunds most of the cooldown timer, so it lets you sort of dance around them by queuing in each of the different directions. But you need sort of auto attack and walk around a little bit, which is a little bit hard for me. That's why I don't play 80 carry. Yoink. Alright. Oh, I'm gone. Alright, fantastic. The best of ganks, guys. You did a good effort. Alright, so Phage. Very important item for Fiora. Do I have enough for boots? Sort of. If I just wait a few seconds, I'll have enough for boots. So we'll go ahead and get that. We'll teleport back in the lane. Easy times, easy life. Alright, so Darius has his ultimate now. That does actually make him kind of scary. Alright, well, let's go. Alright. Darius is really bad at understanding how far he can move, which is not very far. He's a very slow champion. Volibear, strictly speaking, probably doesn't need to camp me because I am actually winning really hard as well, so I don't particularly need him to be doing this for me. And like, Darius doesn't seem to be worth any money anymore. Alright. Alright. There we go. So yeah, Fiora rework, I'm really liking the way they've done this. Like, she feels like she's a skill champ now. Her ultimate feels like it is still the same ult in a lot of ways. But, it's an ultimate that, at this point in time, you just... you have to do it yourself. Like, you manually have to blade waltz around them, and that's amazing. Like, that's a really good feeling. So, I really like the way that they've done this. Like, her ultimate is too hard for too little reward. It is 4 hits, but you're never going to get all 4 hits. You're almost always going to either kill them before you get those 4 hits, or you're going to, you know, only get a couple of them and they're going to live, so, and the duration's going to end. So, you know, there is that. I think that, you know, maybe they need to make it so you only need 2 or something, I don't know.
Shut down.
But it is very, very hard to land all 4. It's a very good ult, though. Just so much true damage is attached to it.
Enemy double kill.
Well, that's unfortunate. I think that was probably that wombo that I was talking about there. Oriana's probably going to get that kill. Yeah. Alright, so we can't afford our tons of damage now, or at least a part of it. So Oriana has all 3 of their kills, which is kind of funny. But we're not going to worry about that right now. I don't have my teleport, so I can't do anything about this. Lol. Alright, so clearly we're in the Potato League today. Let's see, what's our Darius getting here? He's managed to acquire for himself a crystal, which is great. Some cloth armors. Which is actually quite good. So he's going to be a little bit beefier.
Such unrefined style.
Yeah, he's forced to stand way back there because he doesn't want to come anywhere near me.
To the death.
I missed, so I need to back off here. They increased the cooldown by quite a bit, so I'm gonna go check, just drop a ward, because he was walking towards me pretty aggressively there. I think there might be an Amumu near me. Oh, yep.
Precision and grace.
Yeah, he was walking towards me in a very suspicious way, and I was just like, okay, why would he do that? And it's like, oh yeah, no, there's, not just an Amumu in there, there's also an Oriana, who is now fed as shit. Alright, so, I'm too smart for him, clearly. And that means that we're just going to not worry about that. Yes, thank you, Cho'Gath, that is definitely a thing.
Precision and grace.
Because, like, he knows he can't fight me. Alright.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
Alright. And that worked out perfectly.
Challenge.
Unfortunately, Volibear did get those kills, but I can still afford my tons of damage. The nice thing about this is that you can't really tank against Fiora anymore. She's just got a kit that is, like, untankable, because a lot of her damage now is percent health true damage. Like, that is actually really, really strong. Look, if we look at her passive here, she deals 3% plus a small additional portion of their maximum health and true damage.
Shut down.
Like, that's absolutely ludicrous.
Has been slain.
In terms of the fact that you can no longer build tank against Fiora. She'll always be able to find a gap and do some damage to you, no matter how much armor, no matter how much health you're stacking. Which I think was, like, the point of it. She's supposed to be very good precision damage, which she is. Which I love. Like, that is such a great way to change it. Especially with her, like, ult. Is actually, if you get all 4 of them, 20% right now true damage, and it's going to go up as I get more attack damage.
I succeed.
So, that is, I think, really cool the way they've done that. I really like this rework, in case you haven't figured it out, but, you know.
At once.
Hi, Darius. Are you over there? Okay. Yeah, you're over there. I'm going to steal Mumu's red there. Or, I'm just going to try and kill a Mumu. Hi, Mumu. Hi. Worth it. Oh, that was so worth it. Because, yeah, that's all gonna happen. Girls just like, oh god, why is this happening? Oh no, now our team's thinking, oh god, why is this happening? It's been kind of back and forth like that, I guess. We'll probably be okay, though. Alright, let's work on this. It's very important to get lifesteal with Fiora. I feel like I'm probably actually not going to get those. I'm probably going to get the Ionians because their cooldown actually works pretty well for her. It lets her more successfully use her ultimate, if you get that. You know, in retrospect, I think Orianna actually just got shut down before I killed her, so that probably wasn't worth it because I think she already lost the shutdown gold. Damn it. Oh well. And I was worth a lot of shutdown gold there too, so... all sorts of not actually good. Alright, what's Darius got? Well, he's managed to get the Warden's Mail, which is good for him. The problem for him is that, strictly speaking, I'm not an auto-attack damage champion. I actually do my damage through my Q and blade work, which doesn't actually care about the attack speed. Look at that. Like, who can just walk up to Darius when he's got his ult up and just do that? Well, anyone that's as fed as I am compared to as little fed as Darius is, but, you know, that's besides the point, damn it. Alright. We're just gonna churn our way through top tower here because Darius is down. I've done my responsibility for this team fight, and that I killed Darius, so he's done the team fight. Darius is a pretty binary team fight champion, honestly. Like, he probably wouldn't have done much in this one because he's underfed, but you never know. Sometimes he just chains those ults and gets through, like, a ton of damage and just kills everybody. Alright, so we're just gonna wander off because we don't have to fight Darius here, really. I don't really want to. I might fight Darius over here if he shows up, but right now we got some items that we can get, so we're gonna go grab them. And this is actually super important to have, so it's important for me to get it. Alright, there we go. And after that, we're probably going to continue work. I want the Bloodthirster, I don't want the Ravenous Hydra. The Ravenous Hydra theoretically is a bunch of AoE damage, but it doesn't feel like it adds that much damage to someone like Fiora, compared to if I was working on something else. Looks like they've just decided that Darius is so far behind at this point that he needs a little help. I don't blame them too badly. Once I get this, not only is my passive going to do ridiculous amounts of damage, like it's already up to 6% now of their health, so... one of the things that you do when you're trying to play Fiora is you don't ult immediately. What you do is you wait until there's a mark in a good spot, you hit their mark, then you ult, and then hit that mark immediately again, and then dash to a different side. Alright. So while all that's going on, I can go take this tower basically for free, which is good enough for me.
An enemy has been slain.
Run them through.
Double kill.
See if I can beat my team in taking this tower. I might be able to take this one before they can take theirs. Yep. Perfect. You can just basically Q in spot for a little quick burst of damage. It's actually quite good. Especially once you've got the Triforce, like, doing that in just a pure straight up fight is actually quite good. Alright. I can also W her Dark Binding, which makes it... lol. Oh, why me? Alright. I think we should back off. Actually, no, we should go get this inhib, because it's basically free. Hi, Darius. No. Okay, so enough people on our team have backed off that I don't think it's worth it. Bottom tower's looking pretty juicy, though. Because I need a little bit more cash before I can afford my Bloodthirster. And I kind of don't mind just waiting till I get it. Like, the big freaking sword is actually really good, but it's not super necessary for me. Oops, Morgana's here. Morgana is support, though, so I could probably kill her, but I don't really want to. Alright, let's go kill Darius. Lol. Okay, well, that's game. So, yeah, that's the rework for Fiora. She's actually really strong, I feel. It helps when your opponent is kind of derpy and you're getting camped, so... Or your team is camping for you, so... You know... Yeah, that was really good. Anyway, I hope to see you all next time, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I am saying that backwards.